Legion. So we got some more Marvel news coming out now. Let's get away from the train wreck that could be the DC animated movie, and let's get into what could be the greatest movie of 2016. That is Captain America Civil War. If you do not know, you're not a fan, then why are you here? If not, then you should know that maybe the hopes and the dreams of this movie is going to save us from the abomination that was Star Wars and the one-hit wonder that is Deadpool, which you can't rewatch again because it's just boring the second time. I know. I've watched them both twice. And Star Wars was actually worse the second time. I have a personal pet peeve with my 3D experience with Star Wars, specifically that it was bad. Secondly, I was in like this third row, so I had to do this to see the whole movie. And somebody spit or something, and a little bit landed on the tip of my nose. And it really ruined the whole fucking day. Other than that, though, Captain America 2, Winter Soldier, was good, except for everything that was CGI, or specifically Cap that was CGI, when he was fleeing the base and he was front flipping and it was garbage to look at. Sucks you out. My immersion. I don't know. So, now we have Civil War, which has the possibility of being, it's like a mini Avengers, but hopefully not as bad as the actual Avengers. I cannot wait. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. This is the savior. As far as action comic book, fuck, Hardcore Henry, one-hit wonder, no one gives a shit about that. It's going to be fun to watch. I'll see it in theaters. I'm more looking forward to fucking Lego Batman than Hardcore Henry. Specifically, though, this is the savior for all huge, action-packed, specific comics. I mean, if Jason Bourne comes out, that's it. And if that's bad, I'll never watch a movie again in my life. You have my word. Kind of, maybe, sort of. Let's get into it.
We need to be put in check.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Tony, the safest hands are still our own.
Yeah, you think so, Cappy. Fuck.
I'm doing what has to be done to stop something worse.
How long are you gonna play both sides?
Do you really want to punch your way out of this?
Oh, kick it instead.
You chose the wrong side. Keep telling yourself that.
Fuck him up, Panther. Fuck him up. He's more skilled. Panther's more skilled. I hate Black Panther. Why do I gotta sneeze right now? Okay. Okay, that was weird. Where the fuck's the Hulk in this movie? Is he, like, locked away? Like, what's going on? Or did, after the events of the Avengers 2, whether it was the actual story or the fact that the movie was bad, did that scare the Hulk? Is he hiding? Or did they just neutralize him right off the bat? Hulk, and where's Thor? Thor is off saving, he's in Ragnarok, getting his butt raped. I don't know. The two biggest characters. Maybe they'll come in at the very end. I believe a lot of the iterations, if anybody watches Avengers Assemble, a great cartoon by Marvel or whoever, they had, I believe, a mini Civil War that happened a while ago, and now they're bringing it back up because of the movie. And they had Thor on Tony's side, and they had Hulk on Cap's side. And Cap ended up going to work for S.H.I.E.L.D., of all things. It's like the actual reverse of Civil War. Iron Man was like, nope, we gotta do shit this way. And Cap's like, we gotta follow the rules, of course. Typical Cap. And Cap goes and works for S.H.I.E.L.D. along with Black Widow and Hulk and Falcon. And Black Widow and Hawkeye actually split up, just like I believe they do in this. And it's honestly the actual reverse of Civil War, which is, I believe, an actual comic. And, of course it's a comic, right? And so, like, this is the Hail Mary, in my opinion, guys. It really is. It's a Hail Mary in, will comic book movies yay or nay in the future? And specifically Marvel. I got the sniffles, sorry. When Iron Man 1 came out, it was revolutionary. It brought Iron Man to the forefront. I, as a Marvel fan, have always been a fan of Iron Man. Am I a poet? And I just didn't know it? Balls. So, I've always known about Iron Man, always been a fan. I think I had an original comic that was sealed with War Machine, and I opened it, fucked me in the face while running. I didn't know. I was a child. I was actually 17. Who cares? But that movie was great. It brought Robert Downey Jr. and his unique whatever that he just does, that magic, to the forefront. And that was his huge comeback. Because if you don't know about Robert Downey, go check him out on any Hollywood gossip. Most of it's true, actually, in this case. And his son's actually going through the same thing, unfortunately. Hope he gets his stuff together. But this was a huge emergence. This was gigantic. This was a giant shit circle cannonball into the ocean of comic book movies. And it was good. Can I go back and watch it? No. Like I couldn't watch Batman Begins with Christian Bale again because it was okay the first time, but then it's shit to watch it again. Iron Man 2 was probably the best action-packed. I loved it. It was all great. The ending was kind of weird. The cool thing where they did the whole hands, and it, but the dialogue was corny. You know, here we go. Kamehame. And that was great. It was fun. The beginning of Iron Man 3 was awesome. The main villain was bad and shitty, and the ending was garbage. First Avengers, great. Watched it 7 times. Enjoyed it. Probably don't know if I'll ever watch it again. Second Avengers, not the greatest. Then when you watch people critique it and compare it to the first one, and that it is the first one, now it's horrible. And my personal opinion is I hated the way Ultron looked. Ultron being one of my favorite villains. And it wasn't the greatest. I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. And now we got Captain America 1. I've said it once. I'll say it before. Every time we talk about it, I hate origin movies. They're garbage. Captain 1, bad. The CGI in 2 weirded me out, so I didn't really like it the whole standard bit. Not my favorite thing, but it was really fun watching the interaction between the cinematic world of Captain America and what was going on with Nick there, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that was going on there on TV, on ABC. That was fun to watch. And then we had Thor. Thor 1, Origin, not good. Thor 2, kind of liked it. It was really, really okay. Thor 3 should be actually probably one of the best ones. But as far as superhero movies coming out, and the Amazing Spider-Man, first one, loved it. Second one, kind of with the guy from Chronicles, or whatever it was, which was kind of weird to see him as Harry Osborn. Played it good, whatever. He's actually really tall, it looks like. It's kind of weird. So, in my opinion, with all that stuff flown in my head, I'm thinking that in comic book, Marvel-specific news, Captain America is the saving grace. And after that, I think if it tanks, it's going to tank real bad. And then who's going to know if they're actually going to pay attention to Thor? Most people are going to go, fuck it, I'm just going to see Thor to like it. And they go, oh, it was good, but fuck them. And some people are going to go, oh, that restores my faith. If Thor is actually good, if Cap is bad, if the reverse is this or that, then it's an up and then it's a down again, which is how Marvel's been lately with the Avengers and then the second Avengers on this roller coaster of emotions. I don't know. I'm going to end it right there. If you have anything you want to add on to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you can always leave a comment down below. Love to see, love to hear you. And if you want to like, subscribe, or share, remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it. It does help me out in some small way. The point is to grow this community huge and big and be the greatest. That's why we're the Legion. And I'll see you on whatever I'm doing next. Whatever video it may be. If it is even a video. I'm not really doing movie reviews, but if that's a thing, I sure have a lot to say, and it would be a lot good chunk of taking time out of watching a trailer. That wasn't English, but you know what I said. To do just a straight review. And, yeah, I'm Azrael, and I'll see you on the next video. Later.